IQ or endurance?
Shit. Oh shit. That's not. I don't know, bro. Like, what the fuck? Both are pertinent, like, to life.
But you can only choose one, goddamn. So if you had to choose, like in
Right.
life, like not pretending nothing in particular, just having that capability. Would you rather have endurance or would you rather have reflexes?
Uh, I say reflexes. Like, no, I'm asking like endurance on a mental level or a physical level.
Physical.
Physical? Yeah, I choose reflexes.
Would
Huh?
you feel the same with IQ? Would you also choose IQ over endurance? I'm just asking. We weren't even debating. I
Oh
was just
hell
trying to hear
yeah.
what he thought. You said, yeah. Well, Solomon's philosophy was endurance was the core foundation. And that's disputable. I ain't gonna lie. He does have a good argument.
Endurance is the core foundation for what?
Life.
Just with everything, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because he equated endurance to energy. And when you think about it that way, that is true.
Yeah, without energy, you can't really accomplish anything. It's like the most expensive currency next to time.
It's also the opposite of death.
Yeah, yeah, it's a good indicator of health.
I don't know, bruh. I feel like shit, you're born with no endurance, and different situations teach you how to have endurance. Because you can have all the endurance in the world. If you don't know how to endure properly, you gonna look like you ain't doing shit. You feel me?
That's what I was telling them. I ain't gonna lie. That's you just said it in other words, but that's what I was telling them. Like, what if you suck at everything with endurance?
When I think
On
about
me, you can have all
endurance,
this endurance, no logic for nothing.
when I think about endurance, I'm thinking stamina. But I think when you think
Yeah.
of endurance, you guys are thinking resistance.
I mean, it's hard to talk about one without talking about the other.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can have stamina and no resistance, and you can have resistance with no stamina.
How so?
Hell no, you gotta explain that.
I mean, resistance. If you just kind of hold yourself together, you don't really need too much energy for that.
You don't need stamina to be for stability. You don't need stamina.
No,
So if
you
I'm
need
going against
you,
Troy
you
in
need.
basketball, hold on. So if I'm going against Troy in basketball, right?
Uh-huh.
I got all the endurance in the world. I'm gonna keep playing to the end. But this nigga just cold. I have no foundational skills.
I'm talking
This
about.
nigga's with.
I'm talking about resistance, not stamina here.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just bringing up stamina though. But
Okay.
I'm saying without proper resistance and without the proper skill set, I ain't really doing shit. I'm just running up and down the court.
That's what I was.
You feel me?
Okay. Hold on. Are we talking about? What are we talking about? Are we talking about the word endurance or are we talking about stamina?
We talking about all this shit, bro. Resistance. We talking about stamina, endurance, and I just brought up a real life scenario. You feel me?
Endurance. It means the ability to endure an unpleasant or difficult process or situation without giving away. This just means resistance in a way.
Nigga, that's why I said it's hard to talk about one without talking about the other one.
He did say that. He did say that.
Well, endurance. Yeah, I mean, I guess stamina is not really that big of a fact. Well, actually, you're gonna need a lot of energy to deal with endurance.
That nigga said stamina or what you said, endurance or IQ? Nigga, IQ. Cause what?
Yeah, I think IQ. If you have IQ, you won't be in a position to put yourself where you have to endure. At least not too often.
Nigga, you know what I think about? You know what that shit just made me think about? The boys, bro. You know how Sage, they recruited the black girl and she's supposed to be like the smartest one?
Yeah.
So like she don't really gotta endure too much because the way she set up her situation is like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she would never put
Yeah.
herself in dangerous situations, but she'll put everyone else's because it's part of the plan. But yeah.
oh me.